17 million people visit Toronto's waterfront each and every year, making it the second most visited tourist destination in the entire city, second only to the Eaton Centre. And with a growing community here as well, the need for more green space is vital. And now the City of Toronto, along with Waterfront Toronto, are getting set to open not one, but two parks, and they want design input from you.
And the opportunity here is more than just grass and green space. These are chances to create dynamic public spaces, to bring tourists down, to make it more livable for the workers and the residents. And so we want everybody's idea.
It's an ambitious joint venture between Waterfront Toronto and the city's Parks and Recreation Division. Demolition of the Young Bay York ramp began back in April, which has now opened up 2 acres of parkland on the northeast corner of York and Queens Quay. Just west at Rhys Street, another 2.9-acre parking lot will be ripped up. This coming Monday, a public consultation will take place, and the city is asking you to come out and share your vision.
We want everybody's idea. Do we want to incorporate adventure play? Do we want pop-up markets? Do we want places for skateboarders?
The total budget for the parks is $22 million, $11 million each. The cash has already been approved, but the challenge, according to Waterfront Toronto, is creating 2 different parks which can coexist together. It's not very often we see a parking lot turned into a park in this city. They likely turn into towers.
Yeah, and this is a case where we as a city need to be smarter with our real estate.
The parking lot west of Rhys is owned by the city, and for more than 4 decades, it's actually been designated as parkland. For those concerned about losing valuable parking near Rogers Centre and the harbour, Councillor Joe Cressy says there's another City of Toronto lot underground on Queens Quay near Bathurst. 2 floors are currently not being used because of one small problem.
There is an existing Marina Quay parking lot that the city owns that has 2 levels of underground parking that are underwater.
Underwater?
Yeah, they just need to be renovated.
However, the cost of renovating that parking lot is not part of the current budget for the parks. City News has learned that design firms will compete for the job. Their drawings based on your input will be made public by late spring or early summer. Then a jury will make a recommendation to the city and Waterfront Toronto, with work hopefully beginning sometime in 2019. What do you think are some good things that could come in handy here at the corner of York and Queens Quay?
I travel to Guanajuato and Mexico a lot, and there's benches every 10 feet. And there's not a lot of benches down here for people to sit.
Dog park. I see a lot of people walking their dogs, and they need somewhere to take their dogs to do their business. Yes.
This new granite interlocking they built down here is not...
Doesn't work.
No.
Doesn't work. And it doesn't matter if the signs say no dogs, the dogs are there.
There's a good chance this public meeting won't be your average bureaucratic snore. Waterfront Toronto tells me they have a bunch of activities and interactive workshops planned for you, the public, to get involved in the planning of these parks. It all takes place right here at the Harbourfront Centre on January 22nd between 6 and 9 p.m. I'm Adrian Gobrio for City News.